Welcome to News in Depth for Wednesday, February 20th, 2019. I'm Ramesh Jairam with the details. First up, East Coast Demerara supermarket gutted in early morning fire. Here is Royston Drakes with this report.
The Guyana Fire Service was called into action this morning to put out a fire at the A&R supermarket at LBI on the east coast of Demerara. The supermarket was completely gutted, leaving in its wake millions of dollars in losses. The building is owned by Narad Ramkisoon, but rented to Chinese nationals. Ramkisoon said he received a call around 5 this morning, informing him of the fire, and he immediately rushed down to the scene.
Who called you?
Friend of mine.
Okay. Was there anyone in the building at the time of the fire?
Chinese on the bottom of the building.
This news has understands that at the time of the fire, 4 Chinese nationals were asleep in the building. They all managed to escape without any injuries. The origin of the fire is unclear at this time. An investigation was launched by the Guyana Fire Service.
Duo who struck Chinese businessman in the face with a hammer remanded to prison. Here is more in this report. The duo were refused bail and remanded to prison by Magistrate Alex Moore when they made their appearance yesterday at the Maibikuri Magistrates Court. Sheldon Adams and Delwyn December were slapped with 2 charges, unlawful and malicious wounding and larceny. It is alleged that the men invaded the business place of Jimmy Song at Springland's Quarantine Valentine's Day and struck him in the face with a hammer, causing serious injuries. Nothing was taken from Song, and the men escaped, but were apprehended almost an hour after the incident by police. Returned to court on April 8. More news on the other side of the break. Stay with us.
Hey, looky there. Let me go techie boots.
Boots? No, mama, I ain't gonna get lock up teeth in them big stinky 30-second boots. Plus, it can be more cheaper online. And then got my favorite color, pink. Let me go along.
Online shopping. Cheaper, faster, better. Passback.
Horse racing fans, get ready for the first annual Triple Crown Horse Race Meeting. 27 races, 2 different tracks with over $20 million in cash and prizes up for grabs. The first leg with runoff on Sunday 24th February at the Rising Sun Turf Club. The action continues on March 24th at the same venue for the second leg. And the final leg on April 21st at the Port Morant Turf Club. It's a Triple Crown Horse Race Meeting featuring the top horses and the jockeys. See and be there. Presented by Jumbo Jet Thoroughbred Horse Racing Committee.
Barbies, get ready for a treat of a lifetime when Fiesta presents a day of fun at Club Fiesta on Saturday, 23rd February. Come be a part of the cross-country road race, domino competition, and cycle race and win yourselves fabulous prizes. Then it's barbecue and lime all day, lots to eat and drink. It's non-stop action with top DJs. The event is powered by Banks DIH Limited. Interested persons and teams who would like to participate in the competition can contact Junior on 653-1950 or 601-9200.
Caribbean rice, from the lush rice fields of Guyana, straight to your home. Caribbean rice, our people, our rice.
Taxi driver calls for court ruling to be upheld after unlicensed motorist destroyed his car. Here is Royston Drakes with this report.
Meet Danny Narayan, a taxi driver of Allen's Village, Quarantine Babis. Danny is calling for a court ruling to be upheld. According to Danny, last year an unlicensed driver slammed into his car, which was parked along the public road in his village.
Go and stop at the shop by the road to get a juice. I'm coming out the car and make 2 steps inside the shop. And there I hear Bram's song. When I look back, my car was almost about 200 feet away from where my car was parked. an unlicensed driver with an advances. Lost control and run into my car, right off the car.
Danny said further investigations revealed that the car was driven by a 16-year-old who is a relative of a bank manager in Berbice. The taxi driver further explained that the matter was taken to the court and he won a judgment for $1.4 million. However, despite a 2-month timeline given by the court to date, he is still to receive $1.
These people don't have respect, like, for the judge order, nobody order. Like, I don't know if the judge or the court frighten them, because nobody doing nothing up to now.
He showed this newscast all the documents and said the matter is affecting his livelihood.
This is almost a year now I do my not work. Because I can get a job. I apply for a job, but I don't have a job. Job hard to get in this country. And I have 2 kids going to school. I have a family too. I would just want let it pay me my money so I can go back and buy my car for start back again.
He's hoping that the court can enforce the order, which would help him to get back on his feet.
GWI disconnects Berbice High School's water supply. Let's learn why in this report.
Soon after, the water company reconnected the pipes to the schools in the region that were taken off, according to Regional Manager Randolph Leach. He explained that GWI was forced to take this action because the Regional Democratic Council failed to honor its financial obligation to the water company in a timely manner. Currently, the region owes the GWI over $110 million.
We submitted an invoice to the region, but they're not paying the full amount of the invoice. They're only paying part. And when they do that, some of the schools, money are not being paid to some of the schools. So over the years, the money pile up. So basically, that was just a move to cause the REO basically to at least honor our debt. And all the pipes that were disconnected yesterday were also reconnected back yesterday. The reason right now currently working on preparing the check to pay us. So they're just paying, basically they're paying, if you issue invoice for 40 million or 50 million, they might only pay part of that. And that will only cover certain amount of schools, not all the schools.
The regional administration has failed to pay water bills for all government buildings in the region for the past 3 years. These buildings include schools, hospitals, health centers, and other buildings which fall under the region's remit. Regional officials and heads of the schools were even informed of the disconnection before it was done. The water company said it explored all possible options to have the region pay its arrears, but no solution was in sight and the disconnection was done as a last resort.
Are you ready for the first leg of Guyana's first Triple Crown? Scheduled for Sunday, February 24th at the Rising Sun Turf Club. Expect explosive opening races with over $20 million at stake to jumpstart one of Guyana's biggest events. Powered by Jumbo Jet Thoroughbred Racing Committee and Banks DIH. Bring out the entire family. Games in Bouncy Castle for the children. Music by PowerTech Sound. Drink responsibly, 18 and over. Gates open at 1200 hours. Event powered by Banks DIH and Jumbo Jet Thoroughbred Racing Committee.
And finally, 2-year-old with a hole in her heart needs your help to seek proper medical care. Here is that report. A child is the gem of their family, and that is no different here. But this mother is grieving over the fact that her baby girl is not in good health. Lynette Rollins is the mother of 2-year-old Daniela Gray, who has a hole in her heart and spinal deficiency that is preventing her from walking and speaking.
As a mother duty, and I gotta try take care of she, because I can't leave she with nobody. I gotta stay and look after she.
While pregnant, Rollins said she did not experience any complications, but a few months after giving birth, her daughter became seriously ill. After taking her to the doctor, she was informed of Daniela's life-threatening complications.
Like medical help, like finance, like help me like forget to go to the clinic. Remember they just call me every month to the clinic. Well, they just call me every week. I tell them I can't make it every week. Then give me month. Now then I said then give me every 3 months to care out to the clinic. Sometimes I don't go because I don't have money. I just skip the clinic.
When this newscast visited the family at their number 51 village home, the toddler was all smiles. Her mother, who stays at home to care for her, said it has been a struggle for their family to get by.
No, she didn't say nothing, she didn't talking, she didn't say nothing. Just like you see she there down there. She would lay down and roll and try to hold on and stand up and them kind of thing. But me just gotta know like when she hungry, just feed her every 3 hours. Because remember she can't see if she hungry or not or if something hurting she, so I just gotta do that.
She explained that raising her 4 children was no walk in the park, and it is even more painful to see her youngest child suffer this much. The mother is hoping to get proper medical care for her daughter so that she can live as normal as possible. Persons who would like to help the family can call 667-9873. With that, we've come to the end of tonight's newscast. If you have a news story or tip, you can contact us on 698-2500, 666-4337, or 618-6533. You can also visit our website at www.rdproductiongy.com, Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at Royston Drake's Production for more details on these and other stories. Join us again tomorrow for another edition of News in Depth. I'm Ramesh Jairam saying good night.